Imagine if a browser could think just like you. It not only shows you web pages but also understand them. That is what is Dia Agentic AI browser. Consider it like a combination of our AI chatbots, AI agents, and all our browsers. Everything together. In this video, I'll show you different use cases of how this might be the smartest browser yet. Let's check it out. That's how the homepage of the browser looks like, very much similar to other browsers. I have imported all my favorites from Chrome. You can see at the top in the favorites bar, I have logged into all my user accounts as well. Let us start with something very basic which you usually do on any other browser. Let's say you want to check up some information about the Air India plane crash. It gives you the option of choosing whether you want to do a Google search or you want to go ahead with chat. That is similar to a chatbot. You can just click on chat and then it will pull up information from different articles, different websites, and then summarize the information for you. It's pretty quick. You can also see that it's a web search and it has used GPT 4.1 model for that. The advantage is that you can ask follow-up questions. This chat will be up to date with the recent findings. Let us say that you want to know what was the reason for this crash, which was given in the recent report that was published. It is up to date and it gives you the information that it was most probably due to the engine cutoff. It does not need to go into any website. It just gives you the exact summary from information that is available on the internet. Another interesting use case that I found was that it can get information from different accounts that you have logged in. For example, you can just click on add and let's say you link it to your LinkedIn homepage, whatever you have in your feed. You must have logged in to your LinkedIn account and you can just ask it to summarize your feed. Let us see if it can do it. It has access to my account details and then it gives you some information about what has been happening on the LinkedIn page and it will give you the summary for that. So instead of you going on to LinkedIn, reading through articles or reading through posts, you can just quickly do it. If you find something interesting, then you can jump onto the website. All these examples were related to the chat feature, similar to how it will work on ChatGPT. You also get the links or the sources to the web page from where it has gathered all the information. But here you also get a drop down option where you can select the sort of mode you want to have. Write will be something that helps you in drafting emails, for example. That is what will be useful. But there is another one which is the code one that will be specifically meant for coding questions. You just type it in and it knows what to do and it's very, very quick. Obviously, you can just copy the code and see how it works. Again, you can see it in the top left icon that it has used AI and it has used ChatGPT 4.1. Instead of only the coding part, you can also do a web search if you're interested in that. So that is how it is combining how you use a browser as well as these AI chatbots together. But what about AI agents? These AI agents come into picture when you can use certain browser features just for a specific task. So here you can see that along with chat, write and code, I have added a new skill called travel. That is what is a custom skill. You can also do it if you have some other requirements. What I have done is that I have instructed the chatbot that whenever I type \travel and the name of the place that I want to go to, it's going to do a web search of all the places that need to be visited in that location and then give me a perfect trip plan for that. That is what I have built at the back end in this browser. So there it is. It's pretty quick. It will not be as good as any travel agent, but you get a good starting point. That is how you can build custom skills. Another interesting use case I thought of are shopping comparisons. So on screen, you can see that you have multiple tabs open, and then you have another chat tab. You can just press on add, and it will pick up information about all the tabs that you have. I have taken two examples. I have Air Force One sneaker from Nike in one tab, and then the Dunk Low Retro in another tab. I can just click on both those tabs and then ask the chat or ask the model itself to tell me which one is more suitable for long walking. So instead of me having to go through different YouTube videos or probably go to different articles, different websites, and then get a better understanding, I can just bring those tabs in my chat automatically, and then it will give me that for long walking, probably Air Force One is the better option. And it will give you the results or the reasons for that as well. That's another interesting use case. All these features are somewhat AI chatbot related, which are possible with AI agents like Manus or chatbots like Gemini or ChatGPT. But how different it is when it comes to some traditional browsing which you have. Let's say you want to know some information regarding the latest AI tech news. So instead of selecting the chat, you select that, okay, I just want to do a Google search, and then you click on it. Let's say you go into this article and you are reading through some of the stuff which you do not want to go too much in detail. Then you can directly chat about this article with the chatbot right next to your browsing tab. So you get this chat tab, and it has already picked up that you want to talk about this article in particular. There you can just summarize this text and ask any question related to that article or that website which you are reading. It does a pretty quick job. It is accurate, and then you can obviously ask follow-up questions regarding that. Not only this, let's say you highlight some stuff. Let's go back and go into a different article. Here you can probably just select what needs to be highlighted, the important information you want to know more about, and that automatically gets highlighted in the chat window. And you can just say, what is this? It is going to take the article as well as the highlighted text, the text which you have copied, and then it will give you more context depending on what sort of prompt you have given. So not only articles, you can just quickly highlight the text and get information. That's pretty cool. But not only websites, it can also go through videos. So here I have a video, and you can directly chat about this video as well in the chat tab. It has already picked up the information that you want to ask questions regarding this video. Mostly I think that it will only work if the video also has a transcript. But yeah, it is also able to understand what sort of questions are asked in this video. What is the video about? That means similar stuff to what Gemini can do, but everything is integrated in one single place. That is what is the future of browsing. This is only available on macOS with M1 chips or later, but it will obviously come to Windows laptops as well. Hope you guys learned something new in this video. Do check this video out. Do like, share, and subscribe.